Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, and I should be embarrassed because it took me a long time to get on here and do a video, but we here though. So a few days ago I had got on a few social media platforms and I said, hey, can you guys drop some questions in these boxes so I can do a little updated Q&A. And I didn't get that many questions. I got about a good 5 to 10, well, maybe 8 to 10 questions that I'm gonna answer today. And so without further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay, so the first question states, how old are you? So I'm 24 years old. I don't like telling people my age because I feel like I'm getting a little bit up there, but it is what it is. Question number 2, mental health check-in, how are you? So I really appreciate this question because I did a recent video a few months ago talking about how I struggle with depression and everything, and I even asked you guys for some tips. So as of right now, I'm great. As of right now in this moment, I'm doing great. I got up this morning in a great attitude, a great mood, so we're just gonna see how the day goes on. And yeah, thank you, I really appreciate that question. Question number 3 says, since you have moved to Dallas, what are your goals? So if you guys didn't know, yes, I have moved to Dallas. I moved to Dallas maybe 3 weeks ago, almost a month now. Actually, it's probably been a month. I think today makes a month I've been in Dallas. Wow. Yeah, so my goal right now is to get a job. I can't speak on future goals right now, but right now I need a fucking job. So that's priority number 1. Question number 4. Was your move from Reno to Dallas a smooth transition? If so, how did you prepare? Okay, my move from Reno to Dallas was not smooth at all. It really wasn't. I'm kind of a procrastinator, so when it was time for me to move out of my apartment, it wasn't done. Hold up. So as I was stating, I'm kind of a procrastinator. I had to be out of my apartment on July 17th. And I was still packing my stuff July 17th. Literally, I was supposed to be at my apartment at a certain day. I didn't get out of my apartment until 2 days later. So they were billing me every day. And then I wanted an extra week of work. So I ended up staying random ass places. Why am I cursing? Staying random places. Every day I was staying somewhere different. And so my mind was just all over the place. Plus I was working. So yeah, and then I remember the day I was gonna fly out, I took a 5 a.m. flight, so I had to be at the airport at 2:33. I woke up with the worst migraine, you guys, and I almost didn't fly out that day. I was throwing up on the plane, in the airport. I had been throwing up for days on end. I was bedridden when I got to Dallas. So that transition was not smooth whatsoever. And I should have been better prepared. I feel like if I would have got more rest, I would have been okay. And maybe if I didn't work up until the day I left, because I was putting so much on myself and I thought that I could handle it. And in reality, I overdid it. I pushed myself to the max. So it really wasn't that smooth of a transition. If I could redo it again, I would be more organized. And yeah. Question number 5, I think. Why did you ghost us on YouTube? So honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I'm not a consistent person in anything that I do, and that is so horrible to say, but I'm not consistent when it comes to YouTube. I think I just do it for fun. I'm not looking for monetization. I'm not looking for I don't know, I'm just doing it for fun. So my videos don't come out as consistently as they can or as they should, and I'm just here to post when I feel like it. It's bad, but yeah. Question number 6, are you single? And I knew this question was coming because people ask this all the time, and yes, I am single, but I'm not looking to mingle right now. Question number 7, and this touches on question number 6. So I have made a post on Instagram I don't know, recently. And I said I was focusing on myself for 6 months, and people were like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And I feel as though, if I'm being honest, if I'm being honest, okay, nothing is funny. Nothing is funny. I feel like I'm tired of the dating scene right now. This past year, I have dated around a lot, and it's all been disappointment, and I'm just tired. I've been taking my anger out on people who didn't deserve it because I'm just tired. So I need to focus on myself. Honestly, I don't have a job right now, so that should be my priority, kind of building myself up, because I also don't believe in dating when you don't have anything to offer at the moment. You know, how can I be asking you to take me on a date and I don't even have money, or I don't even have a job to, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how could I ask him to take me out and I can't even take him out? Like, you know, I believe in treating one another. You know, I believe in treating a man sometimes, not all the time. I'm not doing that, but, you know, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to be in a position to do that. So yeah, I'm focusing on myself because I feel like I'm number one priority right now. Question number 8. What do you look for in a guy? Okay. So when I'm looking for a guy, I'm looking for a guy who loves God, a guy who is willing to treat me right, a guy who respects me, a guy who has ambition, a guy with no kids. That's non-negotiable. I don't know. That's not all I look for in a guy, but those, like, you have to hit those solid points. And I've learned that nobody's perfect. Like, a man isn't gonna hit all of those points, but as long as he's trying. Hey, I used to want a man who made certain money, like $80,000 a year, this and that. I used to have like super high standards, and I still have high standards, but they're not as high. I've kind of come down to earth and everything, but yeah, those are the kind of the basics. Treat me right, respect me, have some ambition, love God, love me. You're a representation to me at the end of the day. So yeah. Question number 9, do you miss Reno? No. Question number 10, why did you quit dance? Okay, so I get this question a lot too, and I kind of go around it, but I quit dance because back in high school, I danced my 10th grade year, and I quit dance at that time because it was really weighing on my physical, like on my knees. So I've been dancing since the age of 2, and then in high school, I noticed like I started having pain in my knees a lot, like every week, every other week. And so I went to the doctor for it, and they said that in order to keep dancing, I would have to take steroid shots. So I've been taking steroid shots, and I would get them every 3 months. I would get them every 3 months to continue to dance, but eventually I was like, it's not worth it. I don't want to be dependent upon these shots, so I just stopped dancing for junior and senior year in high school. Then I went to college, and I danced my 9th grade year. Not 9th grade, oh my God, my freshman year, I like came in the the spring semester. And I really battled dance and social work because at the end of the day, I was in college to focus on academics, but I didn't have enough time for both. And so my priority at the time was academics, so I quit dance. And I was like, oh, I'll come back around to it when I have the time. But I honestly like never had the time because my major, social work, was so demanding with the essays every other day. So I didn't have the time to do both. Yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in. That's 10 questions. Yeah. So if you guys have any more questions, if you want me to do a part 2, let me know. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.